All right, this next one comes to us from Trolls for Parents. Seems fitting.
Yes.
Seems very fitting. I had a similar experience with a hand grabbing my foot at night. Oh, this is the one I was talking about in the episode. If you remember, I said a cat came and saved the day.
Okay.
Right? This is why 1 point for cats. 1 point for cats. Cat lovers everywhere, unite. It's our time. I had a similar experience with a hand grabbing my foot at night. I don't remember what exactly it looked like, only that it was attached to an arm that went beyond my sight at the end of the bed, like someone was on the floor and reached up to grab my foot. Terrifying as hell. My cat immediately jumped up, arched its back, hissed, and attacked the hand. And the hand let go and withdrew below my sight. My cat, in all the years of playing with it, had never done anything like it did that night. Once the hand withdrew, the cat promptly laid back down on my lap like nothing happened. I quickly sat up in my bed and stared at the end of my bed for a good hour, all the while petting my guardian cat. Way to go. Way to go, Mittens. I finally decided that I was safe with my cat there and that it was just my brother or sister messing with me, and I went back to sleep. The next morning, I asked them if they were messing with me and if their hand was okay after the beating the cat gave them, talking full-on claw penetration, scratching and biting. Cat really fucked you up. Yeah. That's their MO. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Neither of them knew what I was talking about, and neither of their hands were messed up. To this day, I don't know if this was just something I had dreamed or if it actually happened, but it always pops into my head every now and then. I really miss that cat.
That cat finally got retirement from protecting him against demons.
I know. It's like, dude, it's my time.
Yeah, I did my time.
You know what that story reminded, and I wanted to bring this up in the regular episode, so our listeners are in for a treat. I wanted to bring this story up in the regular episode, particularly, but I'm not sure if my dad listens to the podcast. And if he knew that I knew this story, he would probably be very upset.
Okay.
But I doubt he's going to be looking on YouTube for it. And Dad, if you do, I know the story. I'm sorry. But my
what
dad. What
story is this?
I know it has similar to do with what this person experienced.
Okay.
My dad allegedly experienced this. I haven't heard it from my dad's mouth, but I've heard it from someone else who my dad told. And my dad never told me the story, even though he knows I eat the shit up. So I'm a little peeved about that regardless. But there was a time my dad he's currently agnostic, more so. He's not very religious. But there's a time where he was reading or he was praying in bed or something, reading the Bible, praying or something. And he either thought it or said it aloud. He said, if the devil is real, prove it. Very bold words to say. And in those situations, I find that sometimes you get what you ask for. And at that moment, he felt hands come up from the side of the bed, grab him, and pull him into the bed, like into the mattress. And as anyone would do in that situation, promptly jump off the bed and panic, freak the fuck out. But just hearing that story, I get so pissed off that my dad would never share something like that with me. Like, I'm sure it scarred him. I'm sure he got, like, as anyone would, experiencing something like that, freaked the hell out. But that is a story that I would 100% eat up.
Good thing there was no demon there. It was all mental.
Oh, God. Yeah, sure.
It was a psychic projection.
Sure, man. No.
And you know how we know this? Because there was no cat there to save him.
Yeah, he was the cat that saved him.
Yeah, he was fast cat.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
As they would have said back in the 60s.
You can make your weird little jokes to get out of these situations. There's something out there. There's something weird and creepy out there. And it's pulling people into beds and mattresses.
I mean, I saw that on Nightmare on Elm Street. Didn't that happen to Johnny Depp?
I can't remember if that exactly happened to Johnny Depp or if it was something of that in that same vein.
Sucked him into the mattress and then blood started shooting out.
Was that Johnny Depp? I vaguely remember the scene that you're talking about. Yeah. Luckily, that didn't happen with my dad so much as he just got pulled into the mattress and then released.
Yeah.
But
luckily, he got released.
Luckily, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a story of someone, one of these people that claims they've been to hell. Their story was very terrifying, in which they got pulled down through the mattress, and the mattress from which they dropped led them straight to hell. So pretty much just pulled straight down to hell from your bed. Not as fun of an experience as being let go. I'm sure my dad would attest to that if my dad would share that story with me.
So that video where Lil Nas X is just swinging on down the pole to hell isn't true?
I wasn't there. Maybe he shot her in hell. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who's to say?